Okay guys, so I'm here talking more NFL, and today's topic is why the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be the second wild card in the NFC. Last year, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers finished 7-9, and they were fourth in the NFC South, tied with Atlanta and tied with New Orleans and Carolina, but they lost both those tiebreakers. Last year, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were ranked ninth in total offense. They ranked 15th in rushing, averaging 114.8 yards per game, and 10th in passing, averaging 248.9 yards per game. This year, for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I expect the rushing numbers to go up and the passing numbers to go down. And here's why. I believe Greg Schiano doesn't trust Josh Freeman to be the quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There have been rumors out there. So that's why I believe that Josh Freeman is only gonna throw 20 to 25 times a game, and the majority of the offense is gonna go through Doug Martin this year. I believe they're gonna be a running offense, slow pace kind of offense, wear the defense down. Last year, Doug Martin had 319 carries for 1,454 yards with 11 touchdowns. I expect the carries to go up a little bit more, maybe to 325, 330, and I think Doug Martin is gonna average around 1,500 yards this year. Although his touchdowns are gonna go down this year, I think they're gonna use Peyton Hillis in short yardage situations. Since he's a bigger back, he could excel in those situations. Peyton Hillis last year only had 85 carries for 309 yards. I expect them to have around 100 to 150 for about 500 yards. Last year, he didn't play that much with Kansas City due to injury and drama issues, I believe. I expect, like I said, Greg Schiano to feed him the ball in short yardage situations. Now, let's get to Josh Freeman. Like I said, I only expect him to go 20 to 25 times a game. I don't think Greg Schiano trusted him with the football, so I was expecting numbers to go down from last year. Last year Josh Freeman had a completion percentage of 54.8. He threw for 4,065 yards for 27 touchdowns and 17 interceptions. I believe he's gonna go for about 35 to 3,800 yards and have about 20 to 25 touchdowns and have about 13 interceptions. I believe after this year, Josh Freeman isn't gonna be the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's another reason why Greg Schiano is gonna try to run his offense through Doug Martin. Now, for the wide receivers of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I also expect their numbers to go down. Vincent Jackson last year had 72 catches for 1,384 yards and 8 touchdowns. I expect him to have 60 to 65 catches for about 1,100 yards. I don't expect him to get 8 touchdowns. I expect him to get like 6, mainly because I don't think they're gonna allow Josh Freeman to throw the ball deep as often as last year. And again, I'm not trying to say Josh Freeman is a bad quarterback, but it's just Greg Schiano doesn't have the trust factor in him that he needs to give him the reins as a quarterback. Now, Mike Williams, the second target for Josh Freeman last year, had 63 catches for 996 yards and 9 touchdowns. I also expect that to go down maybe to about 50 to 55 catches for about 800 yards. Again, the whole passing offense is gonna be worse than last year. Now getting to the defense. I believe the Tampa Bay Bucs defense is gonna be way better than last year, considering that they improved their secondary dramatically. Now, I expect their defensive line to get more pressure on the quarterback, but not because they're gonna force the pressure on the quarterback, but because the opposing quarterback is gonna have to take a little bit more time to make his read and determine where to throw the ball. And I think that'll give defensive linemen like Gerald McCoy a chance to improve his sack totals. Last year, he had 5 sacks. I'm predicting about 7 or 8 this year. For Gerald McCoy. And the same goes for the defensive ends. I expect them to have more sacks just because the quarterback is going to have to take more time reading the defenses. Last year, Daquan Bowers had 13 tackles and 3 sacks in 10 games. I think that'll improve to like, I'll say 30 or 40 tackles for about 5 sacks just because of the secondary. The secondary is gonna control this defense. Like I said, I believe the entire defensive line is gonna be helped by that secondary. Now, let's get to the middle linebacking core. The middle linebacking core of Adam Hayward, Mason Foster, and Lavonte Davis are below average, but again, I think they will improve in terms of getting sacks. But if it wasn't for the secondary, this defense would be horrendous. I think the secondary is gonna help them out a lot. Now getting to the secondary, of course, they acquired Darrelle Revis, who's arguably the top corner in the NFL. He only played 2 games last year due to a torn ACL. I believe he won't have as many interceptions as he did with the Jets, but he'll still be able to lock down the primary wide receiver. Now, before last year, I'm just gonna give you Revis' stats for a full year. In 2011, Darrelle Revis had 52 combined tackles, 41 solo tackles, and 4 interceptions, mainly due to the fact that defenses weren't going to him as much. I think the same will happen here. Defenses won't go to him as much, but he will be able to lock down the main wide receiving target for the opposing team. I think the same thing is gonna happen with the safeties. The Tampa Bay Bucks acquired Deshaun Golston. Deshaun Golston is basically gonna patrol the middle of the field and make sure that tight ends don't get to that second level of slot receivers don't get to that second level. But overall, I think this secondary is gonna be one of the best secondaries besides the Seattle Seahawks in the NFL next year. I believe it's gonna help the defensive line a lot because I will give the defensive line a shot to get sacks and stop the quarterback. And I also believe it's gonna help out with the run because a lot of teams are gonna have to run the football more against them, because I think they're gonna be afraid to throw the football in that secondary. Therefore, the defensive line will be adjusted to the running game and also be able to stop that. Ultimately, this year I have the Tampa Bay Bucks going 11-5 with losses against Seattle, on the road against New Orleans. They lose versus San Fran. I think they lose on the road versus Detroit. And I think near the end of the season, when they have that wild card locked up, I think they might slip up against St. Louis. So there you have it, guys. The Tampa Bay Bucks will go 11-5. They'll be the second wild card in the NFC. Peace.